Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I felt like PogChamp was really at an advantage that portion of the game. But Kappa's seeming to be pretty strong.
I didn't know Jackie joined Cloud9. Look at that.
Yeah.
Is Jackie versus an unknown player?
Xixo's become a monk and decided not to have a name anymore. Oh, no, it's there. There we go. Okay, so we are getting to game number 1. Xixo versus JackieChan. Jackie on the mage, Xixo on the hunter. What do you guys think of Hunter at the moment? Because it blew up like day number 1 of the expansion because it effectively gained a new archetype.
Yep.
But you think Hunter's any good?
I think it depends what his list is and what he's trying to do with his lineup. You have to look at things in the context of the entire lineup, not the individual matchup that's being played, because it could look bad, but it could be good in his strategy. He could be targeting something. We'll just have to wait and see.
Okay, yeah, Xixo and Jackie not bringing triple druid, but we'll find out very quickly what the decks are on the hand there.
Yeah, Hunter's in like a weird spot. I liked it for. I liked playing Spell Hunter when it first came out, just because it was something new, it was refreshing, and it was just also like. A lot of people considered it to be a meme and a joke, so it was a lot of fun to meme and joke on people. But I don't, I thought it was pretty decent. I just felt like it was the easiest one to refine because you just put spells in it pretty quickly.
There's limited choices, right?
Exactly. And so I feel like the Hunters now are going to be a struggle to refine, but if you can find a refined list, it might be good against select matchups. Like, for instance, if slower mage comes into the meta, this obviously isn't a slower mage, but if a slower mage comes in the meta, it instantly picks up better, and this looks like it's a face hunter.
Looks like it's a face mage, too.
Face Mage.
The official name of the deck. Face Mage. Aluneth Mage. But yeah, pretty much Jackie's going to try and just push this down pretty quick. But Xixo's fighting back. And look at the classes as well now that we've got them. Like Xixo, Warlock, Paladin, Hunter. And Jackie on Shaman, Rogue, and Mage. What, like, these are unexpected to me, at least.
I think they'll try to be sweep decks. I think he'll bring Zoo, some form of Murloc, Paladin, and Hunter. Because if you look at the dynamic of this Hunter, it does look quite aggressive. And it wouldn't make sense to bring Control Paladin and Control Warlock. So he's probably just bringing 3 decks that have a decent potential to sweep, I feel.
You don't think any of them are control deck?
I don't think so.
Just kind of like the old days of Zoo, fair few seasons.
The old Xixo.
Well, I think Xixo was talking about how he bans Warlock, so it would make a lot of sense to bring.
Well, if that's true, then Jackie's not...
Quad aggro.
Jackie hasn't brought Priest.
That's a Call of the Wild.
He might have brought Priest. I don't know what his ban is. Right. We can probably find out a bit later. Unimportant at this moment in time.
Okay, so you just Dire Wolf. And do you 4 trade, and then you play Corridor Creeper?
It's a good question.
I think that's fine. I mean, wait.
You still push 2, right, this turn?
You could technically go Direwolf and use the coin this early and coin out the creeper by using your bow charge.
No, you want to save coin for Call of the Wild, right? You want either coin High Main or coin Call of the Wild.
Yeah, exactly.
So or coin Hero Power.
Because I don't think the 2-1's relevant.
Maximize the deeps.
Yeah, I don't think the 2-1's
Yeah,
relevant.
I like this too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The weapon's kind of good, yeah. The weapon's good to hold as well.
I mean, you need to hold on to this coin because at least you have follow-up for the next turn. But the question is, you're going to be... I mean, at least you'll get to weave in hero powers.
I mean, Jackie has the hard counter here, right? But
Fireball.
I mean, the fireball into the creeper.
Sure.
This reminds me of Pacific Rim. It's creeper battle. Creepers are just replacing each other.
I found this actually happens quite a lot. The first creeper is often counted by the opponent's one in some way because of the nature of the way creeper works. It means yours is also free, right? If theirs is cheap, unless you literally top deck yours last turn, yours is also super cheap. So you can always do some kind of, a backward swing there. Jackie, a counterspell available now, which...
It's probably going to be counterspell Frostbolt, right? Like,
do you want to counterspell?
Well, he still has coin.
Yeah, but he wants a coin high main, right? So it stops that.
That's true.
Like, you got to presume that. I don't know how well Jackie tracks hands, but if he knows the coin's there, then the probability of high main might be quite great.
Another thing is, like, do you think it's guaranteed he's running high main? Because we did see Direwolf Alpha. It might be, like, extremely aggressive.
What about Spiteful Summoner? Because we've only seen Call of the Wild as a spell, right?
Oh, you know what? It probably is Spiteful Summoner. And it's probably like a heavy... I wouldn't say heavy mid-range, but the heavier side, it has a Spiteful Summoner for the Call of the Wilds, and then has high main.
Yeah, even 5 turns in, not seeing a spell of then Call. Like,
what's really unfortunate when you go Spiteful Summoner and you get Dragon Hatcher.
We might be suggesting this is wrong, or it seems like we're suggesting this is wrong because we can see the hands. But you've got to remember from Jackie's side as well, he doesn't know he's running Call, and if he knew he was running Call, then maybe he could presume he's running Spiteful Summoner. So, yeah.
There's
a
lot of aggressive cards.
Yeah, I think he is running Spiteful Summoner.
I feel like that's the reason you'd be putting Call.
He trades with his weapons. Interesting.
Wait, he just missed damage.
Oh, he didn't. Yep, Xixo. Xixo's
He literally didn't hit the mark.
Dr. J, that's a mistake you would make, right? Something like that. NA plays.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at the EU players making these mistakes right now.
True.
I mean, you can't argue with that. So far, we've only seen EU players.
And
on
all the
mainstream.
EU players have made all the mistakes so far that have been seen.
Just wait till tomorrow.
Nice,
I think the
nice
EU
NA
players-
sample size right there.
The best thing about Aluneth is that it talks to you when you play it.
Does it talk to you?
Every time you
it's
draw
so
cards,
great.
it talks
Are you
to
into
you.
that kind of stuff, Raven?
Oh, I'm a caster. I normally do want people to talk to.
Yeah.
I don't really solo cast that often.
So you really like Aluneth. I like it because it draws cards, not because it talks to me.
It sounds like alone, and that's what
Can I
Raven is.
squelch?
Alone. Alone in this world.
George, that was...
You're too young to understand grown-up relationships, though,
Yeah,
George.
yeah.
So it's very, very innocent.
They'll teach him that in school, don't worry.
School.
I'm teaching him actually that lesson right now.
that's what you're teaching him.
So,
Okay.
Building relationships 101 with Dr. J.
what does Jackie do here? This is quite problematic.
Uh,
It feels like he has to do something like this, but he's just going to die.
I mean, Jackie's just dead.
The game's just over, yeah.
Because the problem is, and I feel like this has happened like almost all of Hearthstone, Hunter's just always good versus Mage.
Yeah.
yes.
And the whole point of this Mage deck Jackie's playing is that you just kill them, right? Your whole point is you just go hyper aggressive and take them down. The second you fall behind like this, and then Hunter has its steady shot hero power, well, you never climbing back.
Okay, Jackie maybe can make a comeback here because he can play the counter spells to stop the Coin Call of the Wild, right?
Can he make? Has he got time to make a comeback versus the hero power though?
Because the question is, what card would he have that isn't Call of the Wild that he wouldn't play? Because he would just kill Commander's face to play around counter. I guess it wouldn't matter because he could coin it, but he'd just play it for the sake of mana efficiency. So you must know it's something expensive.
Yeah, and you know it's not something like Rock Dalar because it's like a
You
a
just
crap
play-
ton of
yeah,
minions in
exactly.
it, right?
Yes.
So it's not like because there are some decks that play like Barnes, Yasharaj, and Rock Dalar.
Could be King Crush.
It's not any secret. It's not the 5 mana card that summons the 3/3s because he would play it with a hero power.
He's probably got a pretty good read at Call of the Wild.
I mean, it could be something like, I don't know, Yashiraj, Nozdormu, something like that.
Oh, yeah, but I don't think if you're playing this deck, you're not playing Yasharaj, right?
No, it was a meme, Raven.
The thing with memes, George, is they've got to be funny.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, your career was pretty funny.
Yeah. Well, it is, not was.
Your professional career.
I'm getting depressed over here.
No, George is an unhappy guy.
I'm just kidding.
My
Ray-
two closest castmates right now are
Well, you're right in the
fighting.
middle of a Brit sandwich right now, Jay. How does that make you feel?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I'm the meat in the sandwich.
The meat.
Moving on.
Oh, so we see the
Oh,
Spiteful Summoner.
what a call.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
All right,
with
so
that.
Spiteful Summoner gets King Crush and you win the game.
Raven called something correctly, PogChamp.
Only at SeatStory, guys.
What is he?
9-drop?
9 mana card.
That's King Crush.
Charge King Crush, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's not
King
class
Keiko,
dependent now.
Oh, that is a good one.
I mean, that's still pretty
Uh,
fancy. That is a shiny 9-drop.
I was going to say the one way Jackie might find an out to
Oh,
get out of
hello.
this game is through Primordial Glyph finding an Ice Block and then eventually just being able to push enough damage as possible.
I actually think he might win now. If there's a way of efficiently killing the 4/8, the 4/4, and pushing some damage, maybe he can actually win. I mean,
If there's a way to clear everything and not die and kill your opponent, there
is
is
it-
often a way to win, yes.
Is it that much of an ask? He has Intel. He can go Intel plus the 1 mana.
Well, he has to do it in 2 turns.
Sure.
That's-
But that mana
that's the
worm
problem.
scale is pretty big.
Another
but
issue.
Obsidian kills something, right?
Sure.
That's the scary part.
I mean,
Another
he has to get
issue-
lucky, right? But like, there is a way.
He also probably knows that Call of the Wild's in the hand right now because he tried to coin it out.
Yeah, sure.
So how does he play around Call of the Wild? He would have to play Firelands Portal
With like
this turn
double
and get taunt.
entity, counterspell, and the runes, I'm guessing this isn't a version that's playing Ice Block because some aggro mages are actually playing an Ice Block in the list, but I'm guessing Jackie can't even draw to it.
There's always Glyph and Ice Block, but the one thing right now is if you know Call of the Wild's in the hand.
You need to stop it, right?
Wait, did he play Counterspell?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
coin
That
got
stops.
counterspelled.
Yeah, that stops it.
The coin
Wow.
got counterspelled.
He won a pretty decent coin toss. See what I mean? What were you saying about him not potentially being able to kill him?
Well,
Oh,
I mean, it has to be a taunt, right?
That could summon Alec here if he bounces it back and gets totems.
so he has 11 on board. He needs still 13. He has 3 with Valley.
Oh, I can't view the secret.
I mean,
Oh no, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
he's just dead.
Yeah, Bow's a pretty good card.
Yeah, you never play Call of the Wild there. It's just dumb.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, it's only dumb if it's block.
Xixo looks like he's trying to take his headset off. You have to play more than one game. You don't just. It's not best of one.
He's calling the admin.
Yeah. Xixo needs some help, so we'll get him some help in a minute.
He's calling about that bug with the
weapon
the 2-1.
attack?
Yeah.
Just the bug where the
Yeah.
deckhand.
Yeah, he was like, my deckhand should have automatically swung
Yeah.
as soon as I played it.
Yeah. Ben Brode,
Sure.
please.
Yeah, we're just getting someone in to just double check what.
He was like, that damage could have mattered earlier because he was
Yeah.
at 3 health.
He's complaining. It's calling up Mark saying,
It's
like, what's wrong with this?
Can you check my deck hand?
Please.
Can you look what I did? I put Spiteful Summoner in a deck that only pulls a 9-drop. Look at it.
Yeah,
Isn't
that's
that
so
cute?
much better.
Wait, he probably runs Kill Command as well, right? You'd think.
No.
No, there's no way.
You can't afford to low roll.
I mean, how
on
bad is a
Spiteful.
6-mana 4? Because the Paladin runs Call to Arms, right? As well. Or the Paladin with the Spiteful. And it is it's
But
an
Call to
effect.
Arms is one of those cards where you have to run that card.
Well,
I don't know if you
as-
necessarily have to run Kill
Also, as
Command.
well, Call to Arms is a card you probably half mulliganing for and
Yeah.
want to play before turn
Yeah.
6.
Sure.
Whereas Kill Command isn't, right?
Yeah, you mulligan it away, but like,
And you want to hold on to it.
I don't know. Someone would have to do the maths on it and see whether.
Quick maths.
And also as well,
2 + 2 is
I
what?
think I think for me, like Call to Arms can win you the game.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Whereas a Kill Command just yes, it can win you a game for extra burst, but really it's not just a card you want to just slam when you draw it.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
So
No, I always Kill Command face on 3. Just get him.
I mean, sometimes it's right.
Just hit him in the dome. Hit him where it's good.
It'll be even funny if Xixo just called the admin over and he was like, "It's a good game, that wasn't it?" So he's just trying to be like, "That's a good play."
Look, I didn't even have to swing with the deckhand. That was pretty impressive.
He's like, I misplayed, but it was actually advanced BM, haha. You get the haha because the deckhand says.
What if he just called the
haha.
admin
got it.
over
Yeah,
Got it.
you like
to
that,
just
yeah.
have a conversation? Like, hey, how's your day been?
Yeah. How are you?
How are you?
Maybe admins probably actually don't get enough love that they deserve.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just like, you know what? It's not about me. It's about you, Mr. Admin. How are you doing?
That's Jade cards in a rogue.
That is Jackie Chan as well.
You add those two things together and the world makes sense.
This is a deadly concoction. Xixo's gonna, not know what's hit him.
Well,
But this
you
deck-
might not have to if Xixo just hits Jackie first pretty hard.
I mean, if this deck wins, everyone's gonna be like, oh, it's insane. But then if this deck loses, everyone's gonna be.
So it's like a good hand against Hunter. And that looks like a weapon hand against Rogue.
I mean, what is that hand? Are we playing Arena? Crip, hello?
Crip approved. He
Not
can
bad.
trigger the Mistress of Mixtures.
Well, he can trigger the 1/1 Jade dude, right?
Well, no, we're not concerned with that. We're
Look at
concerned
his
with triggering
curve.
the Mistress of Mixtures.
Look at his curve. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Argus. Defender of Argus in nearly 2018.
Okay, I'm confused. Is this,
I
is this
am
2014
lost.
all over again? Is this beta when it was a 3-3?
George, have you ever seen these new cards before?
No, I've literally.
ever
I didn't
played
think these
Argus?
cards. I saw the
I think
set
they
list.
exist. Yeah.
I saw the set list, and these cards weren't in the set.
I was scrolling through my collection the other day, and I couldn't see this card. It didn't exist.
Have you ever played a Defender of Argus? Ever?
I didn't know it existed.
Well, I'll tell you as a no then.
Well, I did, but
Now you're just confusing me.
yeah. When it was a 3-3, it was actually reasonable. And then when Zoo and the Temper Rogue were like kind of meta in 2014.
Spectator bug.
Spectator bug.
Spectator bug.
What are you talking
There was definitely a coin captain.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's
Okay,
fine.
I
It's
got
fine.
this.
Mine's working.
Right? Yeah, but this one's the main one. Sorry, team. Give me a second. Raven's on the case.
Oh, hello. Boop. Boop. You can see Raven touching the mouse over there.
I'm on it.
Touching the what?
Mouse.
The
There we go. There's the
Are you
captain.
sure?
We're all back. We're all good. Everything's fine. We
The
didn't miss
mice.
too much. Meese. It's the plural of mice. Mices.
Touching the Misha. All right.
Touching the Misha.
So you just drop the 3-3 every time here. There's literally no thought to this. The 3-3's just got to be better than the Shuriken. Sure, the Shuriken.
combo affected though.
Yes, but sure, the Shuriken gives you a 1/1 Jade, but you can also play it next turn with Hero Power. You can also play it with a 2-drop your top deck. Because he's running the Mistress, he probably has lots of small minions. The 3-3 is also better because it Arguses, and it gets better trades. Against Leop, for example.
Wait, what's the combo effect for Shuriken?
Summon a Jade.
Well, he doesn't want to do that, right? Next
No.
turn with Hero Power?
I mean, yeah, but he might.
But he could if he's under
Yeah.
pressure.
Well, yeah,
Exactly.
it's a technical play that you could do.
It effectively gives you a 2-2 because it gives him a 1-1 and then a 2-2. But if he just played the Spirit now, it'd give him a 1-1, so he gets a 2-2 effectively from it. Whereas
That's
it's
a
3-3
cube of
instead.
carnivorousness.
Early. I mean,
This isn't even Warlock.
I'm confused.
Where's the Doom Guard?
Like send him back to Arena.
Send him back to her.
Cube is a cool card, though, right?
I do like
'Cause
Cube.
I think,
It's a well-designed card, I think.
yeah,
Like,
I think when everyone saw it, they accepted that it could do crazy stuff
Yes.
and fun stuff. It's just working out what that stuff is.
Sonya Shadow Dancer.
I see one play here. Do you see it?
Sonya?
No, you just Argus and double trade into the 1-3,
I
right?
just want to play Sonya every time.
Yeah.
What? Really?
Well, probably not.
Actually, no,
but-
you can't combo. You can't combo to kill the 4/3, right?
That's the issue. You have to take the damage.
You just kill the 1/3 and it contests the 4/3, kind of.
I like the Argus.
Yeah, I do as well. Like, this is actually somewhat of like...
Because there's no way
value
Hunter
game.
deals with your small minions. Bear in mind, Unleash the Hounds. But you've
He-
seen the
yes,
Call of
he
the
wouldn't
Wild
run it, yeah,
package,
yeah.
so he wouldn't run the Unleash the Hounds.
Yeah, it
Seen
would make no
candle shot though.
sense.
Jackie, you just hurt us.
Just an explosive shot him here and get him. Oh, unlucky.
Oh yeah, explosive shot would be the
I
only
thought
thing.
you said an explosive shot and Geddon.
Get
Then
him.
I was like, I don't think they're
Get
playing Baron Geddon in this
Baron
list.
Geddon's good. It's in all my decks.
I actually play
You are
Primordial
a
Drake.
liar.
Baron Geddon's good.
But
Wait,
yeah.
it's in all of your decks? You're in my group. That's going to be great.
Yeah, it's in all my decks.
This
You
is
better-
why
better
Jay
watch
went
it.
to cast with George. Just to let him just leak out some secrets.
Just to hear that Baron Geddon's in all of his decks.
I'm running 4 mana Leroy and 5 mana Auctioneer, by the way, and Conceals in my Rogue. Better watch out.
So George sees
I have Undertaker in my Hunter.
Yeah. Bring out your dead.
Jackie Chan has a creeper though. 7 mana. It's not great.
No.
This feels bad, man. I think you just have to play the cube, right? Because it forces the most trades and it uses the most mana, and everything else requires hero power, and then it's difficult to play the cube in the future. I think
And you can't just throw Sonya, right?
No, you can't. It just makes no sense. Like,
Can we cube the creeper?
can we cube? Yeah, cube the creeper. Dude, where's our like 1 mana card Vile Spine when we need him? Feels bad.
Or 1 mana Vile Spine.
1
I've
mana
been
Vile Spine.
pretty good.
1 mana Bone Mare. Oh god.
This could actually get a little bit scary now because Creeper's a beast, so has the Razor more to be able to buff it, and now this deckhand actually makes the trade with the Bear Shark pretty easy into the cube if he wants to actually make that trade.
Which one did he choose on? I
The
missed it.
creeper, I think.
Creeper.
Well, you're planning on trading the Bear Shark, right? In almost every circumstance.
Sure, but
Do you?
the question is, do you want to use the weapon or the deckhand? I
Wait,
guess this is
do you?
better, right?
Yeah, this is better.
Yeah. Do you don't use the weapon? Oh, I wish you missequenced it though.
I guess if you're concerned about...
Xixo just doesn't know how deckhand works.
Yeah,
and
he
just messes it.
The card just didn't exist until yesterday.
Was there merit to just going face there?
No, this is a somewhat... You've seen his hand, you know he doesn't have Vile Spine, probably. I mean, sure, he could go 2 Vile Spine now, but I think getting board's pretty good. Like, it plays around Bone Mare as well, right?
Also, he's not.
That's what I
got-
was wondering, is the
yeah,
Bone Mare.
yeah, yeah.
He's also like not got kill command or anything, so
Yeah,
it
yes.
wouldn't necessarily even set up 2-turn.
Yeah.
So
if you had Kill Command in his hand, then maybe there was some kind of face play.
Yeah, Kill Command
Maybe,
is
but,
deck,
but
maybe.
I was just curious as to
He's
how would Rogue deal with that board state? I mean, the
Well,
one
Bone
thing
Mare
in
Valspine, right?
Just Bone
the
Mare.
one thing is Bone Mare, which I'm thinking. So it's whether I think Xixo is just hedging his bets and saying like, hey, I can win with this board state anyways. I'm gonna try and figure out.
And I think for
There's
me,
Bone Mare.
there's a big difference between a Valspine turn coming down on an empty rogue board, or you Valspining and still having minions on the board. Because then, especially as Hunter, you have very limited play versus, other than just going face and crossing your fingers at that point.
I mean, one of the issues, if Vile Spine comes down on this board state now, is that he didn't push like that much damage at all.
Okay, what's the next matchup going to be then? Jackie's going to be 2-0 down to me onto his final class, which is Shaman.
I honestly believe it's probably some kind of control shaman.
Yeah, same. Maybe it's just 2015 aggro Shaman. Wait, was it? Wait, it must be 2015. Yeah, 2015 aggro Shaman.
2015 aggro shaman?
Yeah, late 2015 with the rrr and the
With the
Not 2016?
it was late 2015, wasn't it? Yeah, it was late. Was it? I can't
No, it's
remember.
2016.
Was it 2016? Because they rotated out, right?
Here's what I'm worried about now, that pushing face might have been better, because now he has to take the trade here.
which is fine.
It's just he just wins.
Jackie's got no cards, and you imagine there aren't tons of ways to draw cards in this version of Rogue.
Bone Mare. Unlucky.
Bone Mare would be really good.
But also as well, he has
That's
called
not bad.
he has called a wild next turn, right?
That's
So if
actually
anything
good.
sticks, that's tons of damage.
This might be closer than we. Is it?
That's what I was saying, is like if he pushed face earlier, it wouldn't seem this close. But I don't know, like,
But he gained 1 attack, right?
It's just
If he
over,
didn't
right?
trade earlier, then the minion would just trade into him, and he'd lose that 1 attack he gained. Oh, this is just 11, so he's 3 off, which is kind of annoying actually for Hunter. Because if some way this board is cleaned, it means
You just
there's
trade a
potential
little bit.
2-turn.
You could just go face, or you could.
I think
just
we've traded
trade a
too
fight.
much this game, but I could be wrong.
Just throw the
You
pig
could just
in.
trade a. No, I think face is probably
I
slightly
like
better.
face too. Because there's like
How does
really
he
no
clear
way he
now?
deals with this board state.
Can you use a Bone Mare?
Vanish. Just kidding.
Just stop it, please.
It could happen.
He's not going to make it work, though.
Swashbuckler into Vanish.
Oh God, don't talk to Jay about Swashbuckler. He
what?
makes up cards that exist that you can get from Swashbuckler to win games.
Swashbuckler into Kazaka's Potion, 1 mana, freeze 2.
What are you talking about?
Well, no, we were talking earlier in one of the games because
He just top decked Yogg and won.
We were talking about one of the games earlier. What was the out for the rogue player on 2 mana? And we're trying to find a Swashbuckler card for 1 mana in the rogue class that would be an out, and I don't think there's anything. But I wanted to make it work. I was trying to find something.
Yeah, but there just isn't a card that exists.
Well, I mean, if we were dungeon running,
the game.
Yeah, Ben Brode, why didn't you make Valera the Hollow 1 mana? Like, what are you doing? Come on, let's have some kind of good card design for a change. I'm kidding. Ben Brode, I'm sorry.
He's not sorry.
This is a control shaman.
Here we go. So Jackie,
I'm excited.
last chance. He needs to sweep with the shaman list. And Xixo getting work done with what's effectively Face Hunter with Spitefuls.
It's like the New Age Pyro Warrior that you've seen running around a little bit. Like the New Age Pyro Warrior runs the Spellstone, and it also runs Spiteful Summoner just to have that late game push.
Spiteful Summoner is just a nutty card.
So
it can do crazy things.
I saw Gara was playing a control shaman against Bunny Hopper on the B stream. So I'm wondering the similarities between them. I didn't think Gara was running Farsight though. He's running some weird cards. He's running like Acolyte of Pain and stuff. Yeah. But I think this deck might have a reasonable chance of sweeping. It depends what Xixo's decks are.
We have another Spectator Bug. What is it with coining Captain and giving a Spectator Bug?
It's just Xixo. He doesn't know how to play deckhand. Doesn't know how to play the game without breaking Spectator.
Yeah, he's DDoSing you.
There we go. We're getting straight back in, guys. Don't worry. But yeah, talk about the shaman list. I think against Hunter as well, if it gets to the point in the other games we've seen where Xixo's pretty much on 1 card a turn, as Hunter often gets to, and then like Healing Rain comes out, then that's a long time for Hunter to try and deal back that damage with 1 card a turn. And also, a lot of the shaman lists we've seen have been running stuff. I mean, we saw Gara run the was it Earth Elemental. So you put 1 massive taunt. We don't know for sure, but we can guess Xixo isn't running Deadly Shot in this list. Do you know what I mean? So once one of those minions comes down, that's like a big one.
It's really hard to get through.
Like Hunter's just one will either get outraced at that point or just can't get through the minion.
When I qualified for Summer Championships last year, I was playing Control Shaman. Well, it's the truth. Like
is it bragging if it's the truth?
What do you value, the truth or bragging? I value the truth. Anyway.
Combination of
I value the truth.
So
good man, George.
I used it, and everyone was like, "This deck's bad," but I didn't think it was that bad back then.
What card is this?
What
card?
Control Shaman.
Oh, Control Shaman.
Because you're talking about Earth Elemental. Earth Elemental with the Ancestral Spirit.
Ooh, 0 mana Spirit's good as well. Off the far side.
He needs to find a
Earth Elemental, and then he
Earth
wins.
Elemental, yeah.
And then it's a bottom right buddy.
But I wonder if it's N'Zoth. What other... He could be playing White Eyes. White Eyes wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, White Eyes. But it would be kind of bad, right?
It would be okay, because at least you have the chance of drawing that 10-10 taunt.
He just plays White Eyes.
It's better than a lot of draws.
He goes White Eyes Spirit into...
Also, Stonehill's kind of an out, because you can get those good taunts from Stonehill. I'm not saying the Stonehill itself gets you there, but...
I'm thinking he top decks White Eyes, plays the Spirit, and then draws both the 10-10s in a row, and then Spirits the second one.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a loot order.
Well, Lightning Storm's
interesting.
Oh, no,
probably
order.
Gonna play this up?
He wants to play the loot to draw, right? Which is understandable.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you're right.
Feels bad, man.
I play loot to draw.
Now
he has to Maelstrom.
Yeah, or else he just dies. But he's just going to die anyway. He needs a 12 heal if he runs it next turn. And he needs Xixo to do nothing.
That's the cute thing with this deck is Tundra Rhino gives Corridor Creeper charge.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
Nice interaction, right?
Also, weapons give deckhand charge.
You know in the past when people used to play Tundra Rhino 5 and you were kind of cool because it wasn't that much pressure and you could kill it. Well, now you can go Tundra Rhino, double Corridor Creeper and just get him.
It's a lot of pressure.
That is a lot of pressure.
A lot of deeps. This draw's very important. Fast sight. Okay.
It's almost as much pressure as you're putting on this couch right now.
Who, Raven? Raven.
Yeah,
stop putting pressure on the couch.
Yeah. George was not looking at me when he said that.
Well, George was tapping me to confirm that it was you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, what is Jackie's plan of action here?
He has to farsight into rain, right?
Does he? He knows he doesn't run Kill Commander, right? And he needs to pray he doesn't have high main or run high main. But we know he doesn't run high main, so
it's not even that.
He's going to play the 6 mana 4/4 and get a 9 drop, so I don't know what he should do here.
Well, remember he still has the healing rain doesn't overload, and he still has the ancestral spirit if he draws a taunt next to him. He's going to go for the removal crushing hand.
Yeah, gotta crush some hands.
There's 8 damage available now for Xixo, unless something changes. So he's going to go for Spiteful. He can combo, as you said earlier, the Tundra Rhino with the Corridor Creeper a little bit for some burn.
Yeah, I think he's going to go for this play because there's no real reason to fit in hero powers.
Is there a bad
because you're afraid of like healing rain. Draxus.
It's pretty juicy.
Kind of a bad night drop for what he wants.
I mean, it's fine.
But you've got to run. You got to presume, Jackie's running like Hex or whatever, right? But you want something to just hit.
Yeah, but you've already seen one, and then the thing is, there's only 2 hexes. You've already seen one, and this thing can just constantly get in 3 damage, which might be more important than 1 minion that can get Crushing Hand.
This draws. Yeah.
Unlucky.
Just gonna presume he's safe again.
So the game's just over.
The more he's killing minions, the more. This is what's horrible about Corridor Creeper. You cannot ever really play around it that much.
You could play Alley Cat and trade both the Alley Cats and then play the Creeper. He's going for it.
He's BMing him.
He sees the line.
The high level plays here.
Well, he has to reboost his ego after missing with the deckhand swing.
Turns out Hunter's good against arena decks.
Whoa, and Xixo's just